distant mountains known as the Santa Lucia Coast Range, which runs parallel to the Pacific Ocean along the central region of California. To your left, you will again see the remnants of the pergola, a columned arbor for walking and horseback riding. It is easier to see on the way down. Also pass the animal enclosures used in Mr. Hearst's time for the polar bears. They were given ice on warm days and used their pool to swim in and keep cool. These animal pens were modeled after those in German zoos and were very advanced for their time. In the late 1930s, and Mr. Hearst began to experience financial difficulties, many of his zoo animals were donated to California zoos, including in San Diego and San Francisco. The descendants of his zoo which cause the most excitement today are the zebras, which you may see as you travel south on the east side of Highway 1, mingling with the Hearst cattle. They often graze near the San Simeon campground on the east side of the highway. More of the estate, consider viewing the film Building the Dream on a giant 5-story screen at the Hearst Castle Theater. Showtimes are every 45 minutes all day long through the double doors across from the fountain at the Visitor Center. This 40-minute film depicts scenes from Hearst's childhood, his travels through Europe with his mother, the construction of the Hilltop Estate, and Hearst's architectural collaboration with Julia Morgan. Also available at select times of the year is the evening tour. The castle takes on a whole new atmosphere. Go back in time to the golden age of the estate and experience what it must have been like to be a guest of Mr. Hearst on a moonlit evening. Be surrounded by other guests in 1930s attire and enjoying the music. There are many ways to feel the romance and magic of this incredible estate. Check our website for signature times and details. While you're at the Visitor Center, be sure to stop by the Gift Shop and also to view the free exhibits, which will give you an expanded appreciation of the estate. If you get a hankering to try the Hearst Ranch beef or other products, they are available for shipment and sale at the kiosk at the Visitor Center, as well as being served in the restaurant. Hearst went to the expense and difficulty of building his estate at the top of such a high hill. You may also be able to see a long airstrip that he had built in 1945 in order to land a Douglas DC-3C. It was the third airstrip constructed by Mr. Hearst, who frequently flew into San Simeon from the mid-1920s on. It is still in private use. Farther north up the coast, you may see the Piedras Blancas lighthouse, which is still in operation, having been in continuous use since 1874. Tours of the lighthouse are available. Just south of the lighthouse is a cove that during many times of the year is filled with elephant seals. These massive ocean mammals rest on the sand, mate, and give birth in this cove. Extreme caution should be taken when viewing them. There are viewing stations located off the highway. If you'd like to learn more about the region, you can visit the Coastal Discovery Center at San Simeon Bay, located across Highway 1 from the castle entrance at William Randolph Hearst Memorial State Beach. Learn about the animals that live in this portion of Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary. There are also many opportunities to enjoy the unspoiled coastline in both directions when you reach Highway 1. Walk out on the pier and imagine the area as a former whaling station and a center for shipping and commerce in the late 19th century. Stroll through the surviving village of San Simeon, which is across the highway from the castle. It was a bustling commercial city in the mid-19th century, then a residence for Hearst employees in the years after George Hearst bought the land in 1865, then an estate village that housed castle workers in the years after 1919. Its one-room schoolhouse still survives, as does a store dating from 1852, and several of the warehouses, the oldest of which dates clear back to 1878. Though there were many plans after Hearst's death to build a large resort area along Highway 1, the Hearst Corporation in 2005 concluded a landmark conservation easement that set aside 82,000 acres of land for its original use, family ranching, and protected the rest. 13 miles of coastline were donated by the Hearst Corporation to California state parks, meaning that the land will always be as it did in Hearst's and Morgan's hand. William Randolph Hearst said he would rather spend a month at the ranch at San Simeon than any place else in the world. He and Julia Morgan worked 28 years to create the lavish estate we have enjoyed, but it doesn't end there. They also created a legacy that all of us can carry on.
That is what I'm here to tell you. My name is Victoria Castle, author of books on Kansas City. I'd like to invite you to join the Friends of Hearst Castle, along with walking to my house to preserve this special place for future generations. Julia Morgan called San Simeon a museum of architecture. Mr. Hearst said he was building a museum for everyone to enjoy. You can help keep their goal alive by making a donation to Friends of Hearst Castle. We have two important missions: to preserve the precious art collection Mr. Hearst loved, and to ensure that through education, we continue to bring visitors to this matchless place. When you come back, I'll make a one-time donation in the boxes with the night on top that you will see at the visitor center. You contribute to maintaining Hearst's and Morgan's ongoing dream. Thanks to you, school children will visit the castle and see things they never imagined. Conservators will
Thank you so much.